We are live with Lunch Break Live with Chef Elizabeth Mansur. Tell us what you're making today.
Oh, I am making a very nice salad. It's a Moroccan salad and it's going to be absolutely delicious. Take a look at the colors already. We haven't started yet.
It is gorgeous. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to see how you make this. Same as 5 easy steps. Take it away.
Okay. We have Moroccan dish and it's going to be salad. I'm just putting it here to show you what Moroccan style look like in a pot that is beautiful, colorful. And what's in it? Oh my goodness. Take a look at all those spices I'll be using. It's amazing. The spices are really going to make the whole dish really wonderful. So we're going to talk about the benefits and we're going to talk about everything about these spices a little later. So
That is a gorgeous, gorgeous dish. I love it.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful.
And then, what about the veggies?
Yeah,
The veggies we're going to be using today. Oh my goodness, they are amazing. They smell great. We have potatoes. I'm going to show you the different type of potatoes. I'm using both, as you saw here. I have 2 different colors. So pretty. And there is a trick to make them. We have the henna yam, which is brown on the outside and white on the inside. The jewel yam is pink, which makes them really beautiful together. So, and then we have some mint. We're going to be using some mint and some parsley and some Persian cucumber, lemon zest, lots of stuff in that. So let's get started. But also I wanted to let you know that you can use couscous, which I have used and many, many times. The only thing about the couscous is going to be for people like to, they don't like wheat because they're allergic to it. They can't have it. This is made of durum semolina. So you don't want to have it, that's fine. It's really good with the potatoes. So we are going to get started. And we're having some wonderful dish, all kind of different things I'm going to show you to put on the top as well. And then the dressing. So we're going to start. Let me just make some adjustments here to what
So welcome everyone. Thank you for watching. We have Tina and Felicia, Juan Carlo,
wonderful.
Tom. We've got the regulars in here. Tom wants to know, what are the Moroccan spices that you're going to be using today?
We're going to be talking about the Moroccan spices, but I need to get going with the shopping. So we're going to chop all these. I'm going to show you how. And yes, I'm going to tell you about the benefits as well, because the Moroccan spices are very, very beautiful and very beneficial. So let's just start with, first of all, with the cucumber. These are small cucumber that has absolutely no seeds in them. So they are crunchy and very tasty. And if they're organic, do not take the skin out either. So here we go.
Oh, so you're saying the skin is actually very nutritious.
Very nutritious, full of minerals, vitamins, and a lot of wonderful things. So I would definitely leave them on, but if you do not want to, that's fine. You can skin them out. It's no problem. But I like them. So, and they give you color as well. They're green, right?
Yeah. And Felicia would like to know, where do you find the couscous?
Oh, Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's.
There you go.
Here. And it takes no time to make it because you don't have to cook it. You can just add 1 cup of couscous and 2 cups of hot water. You leave them on the counter and it sucks all the water from it. You fluff it with a fork and cool it and it's ready. So yeah, it's amazing. Thanks, Felicia, for asking. Yay.
So easy. I love it. Welcome everyone to Lunch Break Live. Thank you for joining us here. We have the incredible Elizabeth Mansur. She is a health coach, an advisor. She has trained herself in vegan plant-based cooking. She is a whole food plant-based chef, and she is making this delicious, the best Moroccan vegan sweet potato salad
Yeah,
ever.
this is
Yeah.
not like, yeah, thank you. This is not like any salad. It's an exotic salad and it impresses everyone. It's really fast and easy and it's good for outdoors, picnic and potlucks and so forth. So, and I wanted to let you know about the dates because in Morocco, they really use dates a lot in almost everything, almost. And it gives it a sweetness and it's really good for you. So I'm going to chop those as well. I'll show you. And then we're going to use it. The next is tomatoes. The reason why I like these tomatoes, they're Roma tomatoes. It doesn't have too much liquid in them. And it doesn't make it soggy, and as well as is the seeds, very little seeds in there. So we're going to chop these. They're already cleaned. And you can chop them any way you want, like thicker or smaller. I like everything in between, not too small and not too thick.
Yeah, like bite-sizey. And Kristen just joined us as well. Tom, Debbie, Felicia. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on Lunch Break Live. And Tina, Felicia, Juan Carlos. And yes, this is so exciting. Now, you love to really go exotic. Your dishes always.
I am. I guess I'm exotic myself, right?
Yeah, you love to take risks. I love it.
I
It's
do.
fun to watch
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah. And she's also very, very meticulous, very conscientious when you're cooking. I love it. So what do we have in that bag? Is that mint?
Okay, this bag, I just opened it. It's mint. I've actually already have it, but I wanted to show you. It's so good. I love mint. I put it on almost all my salads. And parsley, I'm going to do that. So we have herbs, and we have spices, and we have nuts, and we have veggies. Oh my God, this is going to be amazing. So I'm going to make some of that, which is already in the water, washed and cleaned. We need about a couple of tablespoons. So here we go. We're going to chop all of this. But I want to show you a gadget. I don't love gadgets.
Yes.
This is one gadget that I found. And it does really cut evenly, instead of just cutting them with the knife, you cut them just evenly with this scissor. Look at that. It's one scissor, but it has a lot of little ones in there. I really like that. I just wanted to show you how it works. It's really fast and easy. Look at that. You can actually put it directly on the plate if you want just a little bit of it. But I need a lot, so I'm going to have to make more of it. And I'm going to chiffon it a little bit, which means roll it over and cut them in small, tiny pieces. Chop, chop, chop. And it smells gorgeous here. I love the smell of mint. It just opened my heart, It's so refreshing. I love it.
Yeah. Now I noticed that you stored the mint in a beautiful, looks like a goblet.
It's a goblet, yeah.
So do you take your mint out of the bag and then when you go back in, you put it in a little bit of water? Is that how you store it?
And then store it in the fridge. It lasts all day, and the next day it lasts much longer too.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah. Okay. So we have mint, and the mint is almost done. And I'm using this one here is really good to scoop with also. That's typical chef thing, Layla.
Felicia says that tool is great to cut spaghetti for my grandkids. Absolutely.
Which one? The scissor? Yeah.
Yeah, the scissor.
Yeah.
That's
So
great.
I wanted to also show you something very quickly about the potatoes. Okay. So there's two ways of making the potatoes. In the a recipe that I put out there, it's going to be cooking the potatoes first, cooling them down and chopping them small, cubing them down, depending on the size you like. But I got this. Have you ever heard of Vidalia? Vidalia cuts things so evenly, cubed and evenly perfect. So I actually cubed them raw, and then I steamed them. It took no time. And then I put them in the fridge to cool them down. So this is an amazing one. You can use it for so many things other than potatoes, of course. I used it for onions. I don't like to cry, so I use it for onions as well. And yeah, and then cucumber, apples, name it. This is really good. I bought it at Bed Bath and Beyond for like $20. Cheap.
Now, Tom says is another word for it, the miter, M-I-T-E-R. Is that what it's also called? Do you know?
No, this called Shop Wizard is Vidalia.
Ah, there you go.
Shop
Wizard.
Yeah.
I love it. What a great tool. You're so fun.
Thank you.
Awesome
so much.
tips here
Also,
in the kitchen.
Yeah, the tips are important too, while you're cooking, because it helps us to do things faster and easier. The longer we have to cook and more complicated, we don't want to do that, right? So that's why I always show some tips on cooking fast and easy. So now what we're going to do here, we're doing the dates, okay? The dates are thinly sliced, so it's not really something too thick. All right. So we have a few dates. You can put as much as you want, but I don't think it should be more than like 4 or 5 of them for the whole thing, because you don't want it too overly sweet. Okay, so we have got enough, I think, here. Any other question? Anybody's having a question?
Well, you had mentioned the fact that potlucks and picnics are picking up with the weather getting warmer, that this is the kind of dish that people can bring easily to, a picnic, a potluck, or send to somebody, send over to maybe someone's home who's having, just we'll send something special over, just a little dish.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Now, Felicia's wondering, how long can you keep the dates in the refrigerator?
I don't put them in the fridge. You don't have to put them in the fridge. The dates, no.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the mint to keep it in the fridge. You can keep it as long as you can and change the water. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So now we have parsley. Lots of parsley.
Amazing.
And, the parsley and mint are so. I always say they're marriage in heaven. They're both marriage in heaven. They're really good together, and it's freshly. You don't want to use anything dry in this salad at all. So I hope you can make it, because you really would love that. Okay, here we go.
Now tell us what had you become so passionate about cooking.
Oh my goodness. I always been a passionate. I love my kitchen. I'm always in the kitchen. I always used to be since I was a kid. And when I became a vegan, I decided to take a culinary class by Ruby, and I got into that and I loved it. I go, oh my God, I can cook vegan now without any problem, because I used to be a vegetarian for a very, very long time. So here we go. And we're putting the rest of the stuff here. All right. Now, tomatoes we did, but you can put tomatoes as much as you want. If you like it, like more of a, but I like the potatoes. Potatoes should be the main ingredients in there. So there we go. Look how pretty. And they're cubed perfectly. As I said, I mentioned there's 2 ways of doing it. So I made them the faster way for you. Okay, so then we're going to use pistachios, and we're going to use, these are going to be amazing on it as well. I have something that I can crush them with. I'll show you in a minute. But then we have also the pine nuts, roasted pine nuts. So we're going to add all of this together, and we need lemon and lemon zest. So here we go.
Now you have a community of people that tap into your recipes and your Facebook group. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing over there?
Well, right now the community, we're not doing anything because of the coronavirus. You know, the pandemic. We used to have a lovely clubhouse that we used to make cooking classes, and Tracy Shaw used to come, and I help her in the kitchen as well, but not anymore. But in the on Facebook, I do have Plant Nation Kitchen, and people can see what I put, like recipes and pictures of a lot of things. So I wish they can join. I have 100 and I think 36 people right now. So anybody is welcome to come. It's just come on in and I will take care of you. So we have lemon and lemon zest. We need the lemon zest as well. So with the lemon zest, I want to show you something. I showed it last time. It's this microblade, very nice. You can use lemon zest in it. You know, it's simple and easy. Plus, you can use it for like garlic, ginger, all kind. You know.
Yeah.
And it's easy because you can do it right on it. Can you see what I'm doing here?
Okay. Yeah, we can see. We can see that you're zesting. I love it.
Yeah, zest.
You know
So
what
and it's so it pulls everything together so good. You know, the zest. I love the zest in a lot of recipes. I use that. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Tom says you've got some really cool kitchen gadgets. Yes, she does.
Thank you,
Now, I know that, yeah, and I know that you've mentioned before that you've helped a lot of people transition to plant-based. You have a huge fan club. So tell us a little bit about maybe like a 1, 2, 3 of how you recommend people make their transition over to full plant-based.
Well, I will say always start with looking out what you want. You go to the pantry, you see what you have, and look at what you have first, and then go to the store and shop for vegan food that is healthy for you. And you would know actually by reading the ingredients. And if you want to transition slow, because if you do it too fast and you're not used to it, you might give up fast. So you don't want to do that. You really want to go slow with it, and step by step, you would love it, and you would not go back to anything else. Let me tell you, I really love where I am. I've lost weight. I feel great. I'm 70, and look at me. I tell you, you just need to look for yourself and look healthy, and as you age, like me. So yeah, go ahead and do it. And if you need help, go on my YouTube or go on my Facebook. I would love to help you. Okay. So.
Fantastic. Now, there's some people like me that went vegan overnight, but the bottom line is I have been doing research for quite some time.
Yeah.
So even though I said no more, I had been supporting my daughter who was vegan for 6 months.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I was getting myself prepared. So yeah. I say if you're, you can go vegan overnight, but it is essentially important to be prepared. That's Absolutely. What I want to do too. And that's what you're saying is you can either be in the transition of it, preparing, or if you're like me, like overnight, I had some things in place already, which is so important. Good. Look at this gorgeous
bowl.
And
for the love of the animals as well, you need to think about what you put in your mouth and what it is that is going to help the world and help the environment. It's all together, I understand some people can go, vegan overnight and some people can't. So that's the trick as well. So look at this, beautiful. I get it from my friend. She bought it for me, but I'm going to mix all the salad in here.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. So we're putting the potatoes that I cubed. I already steamed and they were already cold in the fridge. So we're adding this totally here. And then we're adding all the chopped ones that I've already did, the herbs, the cucumber and tomatoes. It's going to be good. And I don't know, I'm going to have leftover because it's big. So come on over. Eat with me, guys. Come on over. You're invited. Love it.
In your car,
everyone. People. Yeah, I love guests to come over, definitely. So look at that already, salad.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's Beautiful.
Now we're going to go into a different part here, and we're going to talk about the spices. Oh my goodness. Can you see the spices here? Well, okay. Let me know if you
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. Actually, if you take it a little closer to you, then we'll be able to see, and maybe you can just bring them up to us. Perfect. I love it.
Okay. All right. So we have a paprika. Paprika, very beautiful, colorful red paprika that goes with a lot of food. And Middle East and Morocco, they use it a lot. Paprika is huge in tagine, and it's actually very good for you, and it has vitamin A and antioxidant, believe it or not. And it's originated in the Caribbean. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, good to
Then
know.
I know. And there's an allspice. I don't know if you heard of it. Allspice is very big in Middle East. They use it. I don't know if you can see that. Allspice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, and I store all of my, I buy them in bulk and I store them in glass because they last much longer when it's in glass. And then what do we have here? We have, allspice is good for arthritis. It's actually amazing for arthritis. And you can you grind it, but it's a small little hard, dry, like peppercorn. Looks like peppercorn, but it is amazing. And you can grind it yourself. But I buy ready ground, so it's very good. And then we have, what do we have? We cumin. Oh my goodness, cumin. Don't we cook that with always with beans?
Definitely.
Yeah, with beans, because it helps the digestion. It takes the gassy from the beans. We use it in Middle East a lot, and it's good for digestion.
Mm.
Then we have cinnamon. Who doesn't like cinnamon? I want to know. It's so good for you, and it's healthy. And you know what? It's good for high blood pressure and diabetes. It's amazing. So we're going to use that. Look how many we have. And then we have ground ginger. Now, I do have ginger here. Look how big it is. I use it all the time, fresh. I could use it fresh, or I can use it also dry, whichever you like. Okay? These are Trader Joe's, in glass. Then we're going to put a little bit of pepper, black pepper. It's good for you. And here's a trick I wanted to let you know about is salt. I don't really use salt in my food. I'm oil and sugar and salt free, on a diet, and I shouldn't call it diet because that's the best one. It's actually, I use Celtic salt very little if it calls for it. And it's a vital minerals. It has a lot of minerals. It looks really gray, not really white, if you can see that. Okay, so Celtic salt is high mineral without all the junk, and it's unbleached, and it's granulated. So if you ever have to have it, use this. Is the best. Actually, I like it.
Love it. And Kim Kramer Martriano says, you are so knowledgeable, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for all of this. Paula Franklin says, I learned to put cardamom in my coffee from a Moroccan friend.
Exactly, Moroccan. It's actually Middle Eastern too. I grew up using cardamom in coffee all the time, and a lot of people love cardamom, love it. It's so delicious and good. So we talked about the spices and their benefit and what we're going to put in there, but they are here as well. We're going to make the dressing right now. Okay, here's the dressing. There's like 7, 8 different type of spices. I think you can see it better from here.
Yeah, we can. That's fun.
Yeah. And so let's move to the dressing, shall we? Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us, we are live on Jane Unchained, janeunchained.com. You can head over to our website and get this recipe. You can also search Elizabeth Mansur's name, and you will see her other shows and grab her recipes. They are printable from our website, janeunchained.com. Are we going to be blending? You know what?
Yeah, we're making the dress. Can you see? No?
Yes. Oh. And you know what this means, Elizabeth? The blender dance.
I know. I'm looking forward to that. Yay. Let's dance.
Now, Tom wants to know, did you add the lemon to...
I am doing right now. Thank you, Tom, for reminding me. So we're going to have lemon with the zest in it. Remember, I put almost 2 tablespoons of zest from the lemon, which is amazing. I love it. So we're adding this, and we're adding now all those spices I talked about, right?
Yeah, and Felicia's really excited. She didn't know she could use it in her coffee. So she's thrilled to put some of these spices in her coffee, some cinnamon.
Yeah, cinnamon is amazing. Or you can also buy the coffee already have the cardamom in it if you're looking for the cardamom, you know.
Okay.
So we're having one at a time. We're going to put in. Oh my God, smells so good. You know, we eat with our eyes, but our appetite is with our smell. The olfactory in our brain tells us it's so delicious already without even looking at it. Just smelling it from my neighborhood, like walking around, it's go, oh my God, something smells good, right? Yeah.
So these are all the spices you described to us earlier, and you're just pouring them in, and we'll give you
all of them. Yeah.
They're like maybe half a tablespoon, maybe a teaspoon.
Oh, I have the rest. I put them on. It's two. Let's see here. I think I wrote them down. It's 1 tablespoon, depending on what it is. Mostly one teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. Yes.
1 teaspoon. Okay,
yeah.
Great. Love it. And Tina said she needed this today. Super yum.
Come on, Tina. I would love to have you because I'm not going to eat all of this by myself. Come on, guys.
And Tom's excited. There's going to be a blender dance today. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, Tom. I know. You will wait and see.
Yes.
So we're going to add tiny little bit of water just in case it doesn't, it doesn't blend fast. And here we go, dressing.
Oh my gosh. You are the best.
I'm a happy chef. What can I say?
You are the best dancer, Elizabeth.
All right. So we made the dressing. Now we're going to taste it. I always taste it. All chef has to taste everything before they add it because what is missing something, right? So we need a little bit of spoon.
And Tom's making wow, she can really boogie. Get her on Dance Fever.
You bet you. Oh my God, guys. Oh
really?
My God.
Perfection.
Oh, it's so good. I'm just going to add tiny little bit of water because I want it to get a little bit looser. It takes just a tiny little bit. And then I'm going to just blend it here. So there we go. Oh, that's so good with all those spices. Oh, man. Very, very good. So now we got that ready. Yum. So what we're making right now is, let's see. Oh, we have pistachios. And in Morocco, they use a lot of pistachios for so many different dishes. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grind them using my arms. Easy peasy. It's just a little bit of work, but it's fun. We use this for also making like garlic. We put garlic and we tap it like this and it gets really soft, and then we use it for food. Here we go. Just a little bit. Almost done. Are we on time here or? Yeah.
We're doing great. We're doing just wonderfully. All righty, everybody who is watching. Thank you so much for tuning into Lunch Break Live. Again, you can head over to JaneUnchained.com, type in Elizabeth's name and in the search engine, and you'll find Lunch Break Live shows from the past and her recipes. And this will be up within 24 hours. Thank you all so much. And I guess the question of the day would be, how do you stay in such great shape?
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you asked because, you can eat right, which is the main thing. Yes, amazing. But you have to also be active. I'm a very active person. I do my yoga in the morning, some weight at the morning as soon as I get up. I do hike a lot. I play tennis 2, 3 times a week. Um, I am very active. I love being outdoors. So outdoors is my life. I'm always active. So being active is good. Eating healthy, no sugar, no salt, and no oil also gets you in shape because all of this body doesn't need any of those junk. So, I eat healthy. I eat healthy and I exercise. Yay.
I love that. Staying
Yeah.
active, everybody, getting out there wherever you can, getting out early in the morning if it's going to be a hot day, or if it's going to be a cool, bundle up and get out there and move your body.
Exactly. I would definitely do that if I was you. So now I'm adding the um, pistachios. They are already roasted.
Now, did you roast these yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you do the roasting?
Oh, I'm going to show you quickly because I left the other one not roasted yet. Where did that go? Oh, right here. We're going to have pine nuts, and I'm going to roast them right now quickly. What you do is you put them on a skeleton. Skills. It should be ceramic and it doesn't really stick. So you add them to it and you put it on the heat.
Yeah.
For like 1 minute, and then you just swirl it around for a little bit until it gets brown, and then you add it to it. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, do you refrigerate this afterwards for any time, or you just eat it fresh, straight, like
No,
ready?
I normally do. I put it in the fridge to put everything together, and the dressing will settle really good and cool it down, and then you can use it. Yes, I'm putting it in the fridge. But look at that. I haven't even mixed it yet.
So beautiful.
Yeah,
So
that is amazing. It smells
gorgeous.
good and it's going to taste amazing. So I'm going to put the dressing at the end as well, and we'll be done.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yes, you are so inspirational. And you know what? Paula wanted to say if you put the cardamom in your coffee, the unground, you can chew on them at the end, and it's very nice.
Very nice. Yes, it is
Oh,
not only nice, but it is also good for your breath and for your teeth. Yeah.
oh,
So I'm
that
going
was
to
so quick. You just quickly toasted those up. I love it.
yeah, see how fast? It's really fast. You don't want to burn them because they can burn really fast. So
Okay.
I do also have gas, which is it cooks much faster for me.
Okay.
So now we're going to mix all of this together, but we're going to put the dressing.
I'm gonna put the name.
Dress it up.
I'm gonna put the name of your website back up here again. Or your where people can find you as
Mhm.
Plant Nation Kitchen. Everybody,
Yeah,
and
please join me. I have every day something. Thank you.
absolutely, for sure, she does some really inspirational. And her pictures that she takes are gorgeous. This
Okay.
has been such an amazing lunch break live. Go ahead. Oh, we're going to be stirring this up. Are you all getting hungry out there?
Uh,
Dang. Now,
okay, so here's the mix comes.
okay, the mixing it up, everybody.
Yeah, mix it up. Really. Oh my goodness. Uh, Paige, I wish you are my neighbor.
Me too. I feel like
I
driving.
would definitely come and give you some of this so you can really witness how good it is.
Oh,
Just talking about it is different, but tasting it is another.
yeah. Hey, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Now, where did the couscous fall into this? It
Okay,
was,
I have mentioned before.
yeah.
Let me show you how it looks like first. Can you
Oh,
see
yeah.
it?
Yes, we can. Right, bring it real close so we can see the colors. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
And the dressing. Oh, the dressing is really what makes it beautiful. The dressing. Okay, so I mentioned in the beginning that the couscous is a lot of people cannot have because it is actually a wheat, right? Wheat product.
Mhm.
And so gluten people who are allergic to gluten and wheat cannot have it. I have used it here. It's also good. But let me tell you that sweet potatoes is awesome. It's amazing. It's really, really good. That's why I chose potatoes today, the two color potatoes that I showed you before. But yeah, you can use this if you like, for sure. If you want to switch, one time this one and one time the other
Oh,
one.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, if you want to. But the potatoes, I've never heard anybody allergic to potatoes
No,
or have any issues.
yeah, exactly. You got it.
It's
Nobody
superfood.
cannot eat potatoes, right? It's so filling, Paige. It's so filling. It's so beautiful. Look at the colors. I'm telling you, it's really, really nice. So I am going to sink my teeth into it after this.
And thank you, everybody, for joining us here on Lunch Break Live. I'm going to give you a 10 for your blender dance, by the way. That was
Thank you. Yeah, it's fun. I
why,
like to have fun. Why not, right?
why not? Thanks, everybody, for joining us today here on Lunch Break Live. Be sure to go down there and press that share button. Share it out to your friends. Put it on your own page. Why not? This was a super fun show. Everybody wants to eat healthier nowadays, for sure, and
Yeah,
work their bodies, get their bodies active. Yes,
exactly.
amazing, Felicia. Barb wanted to say, oh, by the way, anyone with wheat sensitivity could also use quinoa as an alternative to couscous. Good point there, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, you can.
Thank you.
I just use quinoa for so many different things too, so I decided to do that. But you're right. Thank you, Barb. I
And
appreciate it.
Helen's watching too, and she says, thank you. You have so many fans watching.
Thank you
Can you
so much. I know they're going to. I don't know. We just started a little bit. We have some technical difficulties in the beginning, but we started a little bit late. But we're in. We went in right away. So as soon as we can, I know some people wanted to come in right on time because other on lunch they took a lunch break like we're doing.
Yes. Okay. Will you hold the bowl one more time up so everyone can see it on our way out? Again, thank you for joining us. The best Moroccan vegan sweet potato salad ever.
You
We'll
love
see
it.
you,
You love it. Guaranteed.
guaranteed. We'll see you next time, everybody, on Lunch
Thank
Break
you.
Live. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.